So, whenever we wake up in the morning, one of the first few things that we'll do is go get ready. One of those things includes hair. You brush your hair, you style it, or you just leave it as it is and walk out the door, depending on how your hair looks. Personally, for me, as somebody with a disability, it is a little bit harder for me to get hair done in the morning when I have a very limited energy level. So what I'm going to show you guys today is how to do a really easy hairstyle using a claw clip, a brush, of course, and some little clips, some of these little snap barrettes. They're really adorable and they make it easier on my hands personally. You can always use bobby pins if need be, but it's really not that big of a deal. So the first step in this, which is a big step, you got to brush your hair. Now, there's actually a proper way to brush your hair. According to Healthline, the easiest and the best way to brush your hair is to actually start at the bottom and do gentle strokes. The harder you brush, the more your hair falls out, the more breakage you have. And with somebody like my sister who has dyed hair, you don't want breakage. And I've also dyed my hair, so I'm kind of in the same boat. So first you got to start out with brushing the hair back. I'm going to turn you. Thank you. So then you brush it back into a really low ponytail. Now, you want to get as much hair back as you can. If you have little itty bitty pieces, that's what those barrettes are for. And I personally use them all over my hair. I actually have this style in right now. I have one up here holding my bangs and one down here holding my little wispies. So you gently brush the hair. Now, the number one thing to brush your hair is that you want to do it every day, every other day. You want to make sure that all of the blood flow is going through. As Healthline says, it actually helps stimulate blood flow into your scalp. It's actually really nice. And there are many tools for if you can't reach back here. There's actually longer brushes with long handles, kind of like a back brush, a back scrubber like you see in cartoons. It's actually really nifty. So then the next step that we have here is you got to twist it. So you twist it like you would do a small ponytail, a low ponytail, because it is sometimes harder to get up high with some muscular issues. So you twist it and you kind of twist it into a little itty bitty bun and you pull the end straight up. So this step is important because this is the shape of the ponytail. It's kind of a ponytail, not really, because you're not using a hair tie. So the next step, you're going to grab your hair clip and you're going to clip it in and secure everything and pull the top over. So you've got like this little itty bitty little ponytail going on. It's adorable. I love it. I do this hairstyle all the time. So now we got to secure all the little wispies because I have wispies, she has wispies. It's genetic. We both have them. So you want to take your clip and clip all the bottom little wispies and any wispies that you might not want on the sides. Now, it's really important to have hairstyles like this because for people with disabilities, it makes it kind of hard to, makes it harder to live everyday life. Some things that people would perceive as normal or easy or things, you might want to be lazy about in the day, but you don't want to. You have to have access to easier solutions to it. And those are called accommodations or modifications. And according to the American Psychological Society, or Association, excuse me, American Psychological Association, accommodations and modifications are basically changes to what you're learning or what you're doing to help you when you are in a situation where you need to do normal things. Basically, if I have mobility issues, this hair clip and styles like this make it easier for me with my shoulders because I especially have some really bad shoulder pain and it's kind of hard to get up high or to brush my hair fully through because I do have kind of long hair, not super long hair. It makes it easier to do. It's really important to have styles like this that are easy and quick so you're not using up your energy on things that aren't as important in the day, like a school or job or anything that you also need to do during the day. Thank you. So are there any questions, including you? You can turn back. You don't have to face away anymore.
What do you find the most challenging issue with your mobility at times?
When it comes to hair, I have issues getting high up, especially getting like the top of my head. And energy is the other big thing. So if it's something like braiding, like on occasion, I'll do like some really small braids or twists. And sometimes my hands can't handle that. So this is an often one that I go to because it's so easy. You literally just twist it and clip it. Anybody else?
Do you ever pinch your fingers in that clip?
Yes, very often. If you put it in the wrong spot, you get the spring and it hurts.
It's a good safety tip.
Yes, and if you're using these guys, if you pinch, it hurts too.
Okay. So watch your fingers.
Watch your fingers. That's why I use kind of ones that aren't exposed. Springs, this one is exposed, but I really like this clip, so it's near and dear to my heart. So I won't get rid of it.
Are there any hair products that make having mobility issues easier?
Yeah, actually, I have a roller hairbrush that it's a roller hair dryer. So it makes it so that drying my hair, I usually typically air dry, but because that's the easiest to do, it makes it so that I can straighten my hair really easily. I can curl my hair if I really want to. I also have an accelerating drying spray for both air drying and for using the blow dryer. Makes it really nice and makes it go quicker for me. And it makes me use less energy and expend less energy on littler things in life that are important, but less important than, say, going to a job. You guys, so thank you all for coming.